Plano View Dangerous. I'm here at a Gru Haipu Nebula. Halfway, a little over halfway on my way to Colonia from the Booble. Little pit stop. I'm at a space station, surface station, no outfitting, no shipyard. You do need to do some maintenance, restock some things. Actually, I think the generic restock out here restocked their autofill maintenance unit. Something did. Our universal cartographic status should be millions, double-digit millions, dozens of millions. Because we've gone twice as far as when it was 40. Well, maybe not exactly twice, more than once. Yeah, 8 million. Yeah, we missed out. We missed out on a lot of things. 8 million is pretty bad, but I think there's more pages here. 8 million. We started at 33.2. We're 6,000 light years away from where we got the data. We were the first to discover, not just map, discover all these solar systems. Griadriae, Niaye, Niaye, Nia. What did I call it? I don't know. Nia J, Flighty Guy, Blue Hapoo, Scouty. That's one page. This page 12.5. You really want to sell it as soon as you can, because if you crash without selling it, you'll lose it. But if you crash after you sell it and you have the money, you keep the money, you know. Yeah, we were the first to map, first to discover a lot of places. Whole bunch. Look at that. The bonuses we're getting is only like 5 digits. 11 million. Nice. 5 million went to our crew. We've got to fire. We should have fired this guy. That was it. We got like 19 million. Next time I'm gonna remember to fire him. He's in our Quebec and our mining rig. Well, actually, I took him out of that too, but I left him on the payroll, and it cost us like $10 million. What is Strong G? Transport famous explorer to Strong G. That sounds like interesting. I love how it'll go to systems, it'll go to planets, it'll go to ports. But not Strong G, whatever the fuck that is. This is the wrong tab. Commodities, what you got? Shit, literally. Donate to mine. A bunch of donations and mining missions. People of Colonia, we're kind of far away from Colonia for this to be the issue here. Donate, mine, donate. Okay. Well, we just Colonial Council summary. Oops. We just stopped to see what was up. Repair ourselves. Top 5 local bounties. Palladium and gold prices in the system. Highest prices in the system are palladium and gold. So we should sell here. Is that what that means? Detailed traffic report. Okay, that was uneventful. Founders World Permit issued. Promotion to Elite Explorer. I think that's it. That might be the top. Ah, I deleted it. Oh well. You can see it here. Yep, that's maxed out. Explorer rank at Elite. I think combat might go to dangerous after Elite. I'm not sure though. Figure we're good. I don't see any other reason. Permit. Where's Founders World? Founders World permit. Why? It's weird how they don't give you any information about these permits and who's giving them to you, why, where they're at, the significance of them. Not one of them. Well, we did our own research on Akanar. This is back in the bubble. Shinvartra Jezra requires Founders World Permit. Nice. Very nice. Allegiance is the Pilots Federation. That's why we haven't visited it. It's nice and close too. Look at that. It's beautiful. Shinvartra Jezra is a tourist attraction for all the Eledians. Watch anything on YouTube, I'm sure you'll hear plenty about it. I don't know much about it. I knew it was permit locked, but I didn't remember. Back onto the road. Not much of a nebula to see either. I know there's some that look good. I would like to get back onto the Neutron Highway because we are a couple thousand light years away, maybe more, maybe a lot more. Get me down to Tur, man. Here we are. 78,000. Okay, we plot a route now. Should plot. A lot more people there. See how congested it is over here? You can't. They're not all lit up at once, but when you're zooming in and out, you can get a good idea of how congested it is. That's way more congested than the bubble. There's one. That was a big string of neutron stars, or just one big one. Look at this is all yellow. I can't do that. Not for thousands, not for 7,000 light years. We're gonna have to go down. There's another big string. Yeah, that's not good. There's another big string. There's quite a few now, but now we're going down. Not to 2,000. Okay, we're already down. That's cool. No, we're not that far down. Looks like we are where we are down. We're at 900. Okay, so we're a little high. We go down to where are we at? 1,015. That's a good start. Let me get closer. Good starting point. Plot down to there. Yeah, one trip to Cologne. Well, to be fair, I put like 100 hours in before we even went to Colonia. That's a good reason to delete your save and start again for your stats and measurement of things. Because we started this trip before, made it way less than halfway. And instead of just giving up and turning around, I deleted my save because we were out in the middle of nowhere. Started the whole damn save over again. It's not that bad being stuck out in here. As long as there's civilization of some sort and you can teleport all your ships, it's not worth quitting over. Not worth erasing your game. But we were right about here, my first save, and I realized I forgot the auto fuel maintenance unit. I like this one, nice dead white. I like blue white too. New discovery. See, type A confirmed. That was this one, but no, your boy Super anywhere.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Come on, let me out of here. Probably don't get much of a bonus either. A sixer. Why does the scanner look different? Are these high metal content worlds? Good, good. On the road to $1 billion. Weird that they have bright white ass ones and a pure black one. And it's within the same distance of the sun. Oh, that's just our odd view. Really not an accurate depiction of distance. No terraformation. This one, here's $1 million. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot more money. Fuck yeah.
Fuel scooping complete.
That's not that bright a star. Good luck catching me out here now, sucker. Look at our permit. Serious. Hip. Why isn't Founders World on there? Founders World permit issued. It should be in the list. I think Shinratra Desert, when it was like an indie early access game or something, I don't know. They were only going to make it for the original founders of the game. A special place, Shinratra Desert. I think that's the story of it. But I don't think this was a live service game. If they were making games in the 80s and this came out in the 2000s, I really doubt, not a live service, early access. I really doubt it was an early access. For you to be around 20 years, you're a well-established company who doesn't need early access. You would never think it was made by a company that needed early access.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
That was it, right? Yeah. We gotta go down, down, baby. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, shimmy, shimmy, ride. Let me whip my Jimmy out and stick it in her eye. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa
Brake
pop.
shield drive charging.
Chocolate pop, huh? Had chocolate beer before. No cocoa pop. Rock and rye. I forgot what the rock and rye is. It might be nothing. And it's just rye soda. Rock sugar, maybe, I don't know. Home we are. Why didn't it show up as blue? Got me thirsty. Maybe I was distracted. High metal content with rings. It's interesting colors. Home of the good stuff. Another one. That one was special somehow. Class 4 gas giant standard size. Oh, that's what standard is. I got confused in other videos about that. I don't see that being the first either, though. Not in this sector or the previous sector. Nice color scheme for this system. Everything's got generally the same colors. You don't see that often. I mean, unless you count Rocky and Icy Bodies.
Scan complete.
Every one of those being the same in the system. Landfall, Rocky Body. Here's not high metal content. It's black with rings. That's cool. Look at the little plasma jets coming off the plasma arcs off the star. It looks nothing like that.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Supercharged.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
That's so cool. Get the fuck out of here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, that didn't look blue, did it? It's supposed to have been blue. The trail.
4, 3, 2.
Ah, another one that wasn't blue. You know, guys, I can't plan my trips if they're not color coded. Look at that icy body with rings. That was a good ass picture. You don't see that often. It's amazing. That's what you usually see. This is a lot of icy bodies with rings, isn't it? Not that one or that one. Or any of those. Or that one. Class 1 gas giant. Class 3 gas giant. Another gas giant. Oh, there's a ring icy body again. There's definitely not going to be any terraforming here.
System scan complete.
All right. Come on. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing here. Gotta check and see if you can map some icy bodies, though. I don't remember if it's possible. I'm not seeing any. Of course, you can map them. I mean, terraform. I'm not seeing anything. I skipped over the ones you couldn't land on, which I shouldn't have. But I doubt it was anything important. A lot of geological signals on these icy bodies. And you can land on most of them. I'm done. Where am I going here? To the jet stream.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Alright, straight to Tur. Get on with the show. Is this my permit? No. Let me go. 69. What a lame ass range we got from that. Oh, I didn't even check to see if it. Yeah, look at all the neutron stars. The little things in life, you know? Like knowing that you can plot a route as awesome as this, as fast as I did.
Frameshift drive charging.
How many jumps? And it's to Tur this time? 78 jumps to Tur. A little far. I'm not even gonna do a sixth in this session. I'm about to call it a day here.
3, 2, 1.
5 bodies. Alright.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Is that an icy body? At least it's pushing us.
Frameshift drive operating
It'll
beyond
push us
safety
away.
limits.
Oh, we might be ruining it. I don't think we are. I think it only damages it when you jump or use it. I'm just chilling in low right now. Or super cruise. Ammonia world was the first non-terraformable ammonia planet. Non-terraformable. What's so special about that?
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety
Well, why don't you just call it an ammonia planet? Terrestrial ammonia world with an active ammonia-based chemistry and carbon ammonia-based life. I don't get it. That's the only thing to scan. It's the closest thing, which is nice. Looking at 188. Everything at 100? No. Just the frame shift drive down to 97. Yeah, it doesn't damage it unless you jump. Or maybe switch modes. We haven't switched modes at all. It's been a long time since we landed on a planet Zero. Not that bad of a trip. A couple days. Depends on how much you game. Well, we've got a long way to go yet. At least another day's worth of gaming. No, at least 2 days worth of gaming. 30 jumps. I don't know. It's like at least a minute a jump. So if we got 78 minutes, I know websites I've read said it was 30 seconds a jump, but I give it a minute a jump, and then because we scan everything too, they're not accounting for scanning everything, so it's probably more than a minute per jump. But 78 minutes of jumps is not that bad. Oh, we're surface scanning a 6-pack. But we will definitely stop to scan things, which will add hours to that time. 78 minutes, I think we could triple that. 3.5 to 4 hours.
Surface scanned by 50%.
So in the total, I think it may be 300, 400 jumps.
Surface scan complete.
So it's about 15 to 20 hours, I guess. From here, the bubble to Colonia. Average person, maybe 4 or 5 days. I don't know, 4 hours, maybe 3 hours a day. 4 hours seems like a little bit much for the average person. However, 3 hours doesn't.
4, 3, 2,
I mean, I'm imagining that to most people it's not even worth it. Holy fuck, look at this. That's a pulsar for sure. They're calling it a white dwarf, I already know. That's what a pulsar does. I know that. Oh, that was cool looking. I've seen it many times. It's still cool though. I've not gotten tired of seeing it. Molten, half dried metal content worlds. Now it looks different. Now it looks like, a cyclone or a tornado, a whirlwind of air. When we first jumped in, that shit looks like it's blinking for sure. Pulsar definitely looks like it's there. That looks like it's blinking too. But then if you look out here, it looks like you can see the whirlwindiness of it. That's fast. A lot of metal content worlds, I think.
system scan complete.
I bet you we'll find something terraformable. Nose. Nose. My nose knows when somebody goes to the bathroom. No terraformable. They all look pretty cool though. Besides the pale ones, I think this one's the worst. Then this one. Then this one's the worst. This one. Then this one. Then this one. This one looked a lot paler in the other screen when we first discovered it. Don't look that bad there though. So is this a white dwarf? Neutron star. Okay, that's one of the best we've seen for sure.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
And that spun us around quick.
Supercharged.
People who will experience seizures, be warned. That was crazy. My baby's driving me crazy. You're way too beautiful, girl. That's why it'll never work. Infinity jump range.
Frameshift drive charging.
Nukueke. Nuekue. Nekue. Yeah, that was pretty. I haven't been in a strobe light or like neon lights or a black light in a long time. 32 planetary bodies. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Literally, look at great balls of fire. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. It used to be like a song like that. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Fuel scooping complete.
I'll never remember the name of the song. God, it's trying to do it quick so I get distracted sometimes. I can hear the clock ticking away. A lot more metal content worlds here. That's all I really want to be seeing other than Earth Lakes and Water Worlds. Have you seen all the gas giants? You've seen all the icy bodies. You've seen everything. Whole bunch of them, Jesus. Come on, one more. It's not even in this area. Hopefully it's not behind the sun. I would wager that it is. Yep, there she is.
System scan complete.
Nothing doing, nothing good. Get me the hell out of here. 20 light year jump we're doing right now. Come on now, guy. Ah, well, this will be the last one.
Drive charging.
We got 74 more. And your boy's breaking. Oh my god, another crazy one.
System scan complete.
What do we have? Long screen. 5 stars and one's a pulsar. That's a pulsar. Well, we can go another one then, I guess. This one's got to give us 200.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
How we do for a repair? Shouldn't be far away. 95. Wow, wasn't it 90? Oh yeah, we've been doing a lot of normal stars. 184. No, no bueno. Like I'm never, like it's gonna look any different. I don't know why I keep checking it. Like it matters. Yellow or white? Flashing light. It's taking its toll. My eyes are getting heavy. Finally, when it's under control, it's got a nice, feminine, soft stream coming off of it. Wow, I didn't power down fast enough. Oh well.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift
Well,
drive
you can.
supercharged.
It looks like we're inside it from this. If we open this scanner while we're in it, high metal contents all around.
Warning, frameshift drive
But if you want to
operating beyond
terraform,
safety
you
limits.
better leave town. 'Cause there ain't none around.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety
These
limits.
are all what
System scan complete.
pretty evenly distributed apart. Oh look, everything's tiny here. Terraforming, terraforming, terraforming. And the last two are not, so there's 3 million. We need it too, we've been lacking on everything. I don't know why. Everything should be more plentiful and more populated, and the closer you get to the center. Especially with resources and materials and planet, stars, suns, solar systems. People, not necessarily. People can go where they want, but you can't argue with science. Just like there's an order, like it goes rocky bodies closest, gas and gas giants, and then after gas giants, icy bodies. Every system forms in that order, distance from the sun. Generally, because of science. Why? Because science. Yeah. Easy little million here, 3 million. I'm surprised there hasn't been more water worlds and earth lakes. But this, I remember hearing about like back before the James Webb, back a long time before the James Webb, that like the knowledge we had before we started the search for exoplanets, the knowledge we had was like that there was a couple close by or something, or there were theories. And far out in the solar system, it seemed everybody described it as an impossibility, like non-science, like people reporting or making TV shows about it or whatever talked about it like it was impossible. And that's how it looks. The farther we got away from our solar system, it's become impossible. But now that we got the James Webb, and there's a lot more knowledge about exoplanets. There's there's other projects hunting for exoplanets and studying exoplanets that we found out they become an abundant type thing. It's the water worlds. I don't. There's no such thing as a water world, and nobody talks about it like there's gonna be a lot either. But I don't know why it's in the game. I've never heard a lot about water worlds other than the game. We're always on the hunt for water on Mars, on the moon, and things like that. Nobody's ever said that there is a water world.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
3 more, 2 more. Yes, yes. They were very really just not evenly, but they were all a significant distance apart and from the sun. But the first one was like 1,500 and not 3,000, if I remember correctly. Space! Yeah, but have you rollerbladed in space? Everything's better in space. I remember like the space, what is it? Space camp? Not really camp. Space museums. Oh, going to those in school were so fun. Yeah. Or science museums where they have the experiments you can play with. Those are amazing. Yeah, that was good fun times. I didn't go a lot though. I think only once. I'm not even sure I went. I just have this feeling like I watched videos and YouTube videos about people going to science. I must have been. I had to have been to one science hands-on museum. Not space though. The science one maybe had a space exhibit. That's why I'm confused. Nobody goes to public school without going to a science museum exhibit thing. So I remember I watch people like things about space camp or space museums, and I get that feeling like of nostalgia and kind of get like flashbacks. But I've never been to a space museum, so I thought that was weird. Well, plus I've been to space places that aren't museums or science places, like theme parks or things had, uh, or like tourist attractions had small, like if you go into a suite of buildings, a plaza, and one of them is, a demonstration of a science thing. But that's not the theme of the place you're at. You find it in somewhere like on the strip or in like Dollywood or something like that. It's usually selling like gimmicky gift shop type thing. Yeah, like, you know, there's things in a soapy bucket of water and you pull it out and it blows these giant bubbles. And there's someone explaining it or something, whoever stands there and runs it. Fun, fun, fun. Tacos. Getting like lightheaded. From all this nostalgia. I'm drowsy. Pump your brakes. Wanna get some rock candy, rock sugar. Easy to make, or so they say. I don't think it's supposed to. If you want rock candy, then they're talking about two different things. Because rock sugar, you know, they talk about melting sugar in aluminum foil until it turns brown and call that rock candy. That's not rock candy. That's nasty. Rock candy's clear. It almost looks like salt that you drop on ice. That's the rock candy I want. I don't want no brown, liquidy, burnt ass sugar metal. Any candy would be good. Like sugary, clear candy. Hard, soft, don't matter. Like things like, what are they called? Like, not dipsticks. There's all types of little weird things, or sprays that are like sour candy sprays or things like that. Also be good too. Good thing about those is they help you. They're like help you watch your weight, help you stop eating too much candy. 'Cause they're so sour and the dose is so small. Or like, what about those candies? Remember those candies that used to come? You could eat the containers they came in. Or maybe they were like wax containers, so a lot of people did accidentally eat them. And it had like juice in it or something. Okay, I don't know. Memories are flowing today.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Completed. That's the last of them, eh? Yep. On my way. Baby. Oh, that's far. That's really far. Can't believe we can jump this far and it's still like 7. Wow.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hopefully it's charged. 186. Indeed. 73 more jumps. 3 in the afternoon. Oh, college just strings along.
System scan complete.
You got nothing for me, huh? 3 stars, 3 stars, and red dwarfs. Yeah. I like it when they're quick.
Operating beyond safety limits.
Moderately beyond safety limits. Can't be much beyond if we only damage it 1% every time.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
long time since we had a water world. And I was gonna sell the Alliance Chieftain. We don't need to now. Well, actually, we do. We need 100 million for our next ship. Oh, what is this? That looks weird. Does it look different? Can't tell. It looks different or not. All them weird white stars there. Oh, planets be damned. Gas giants even. And icy bodies. You can terraform an icy body, I suppose. Oh no, you can't because that's solid ice permafrost. You can't break through that. It'd be too inconvenient, timely, costly, and everything. We gotta get away from the sun. Look at all these asteroid belts here, and they're all moons anyway. Far away from the star.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
There's something. Gas giant.
System scan complete.
Water-based life. Well, we better get out of here before they attack us.
Charging.
They're coming right for us. No. Another long ass jet stream. 22. 22 is too many. Especially with the icy bodies. Gas giant with water life. Icy body, rocky bodies. Those might be just as bad as ice. I don't remember. Nothing out. Nothing down there. Gas giant. With water-based life. Okay. A lot of life in this region. Don't know how intelligent it is, though. There's no space stations. It can't be that intelligent. There's a big one. Class 3. Rocky, a lot of rocky bodies. Huh? That's cool. We don't see much of them. Let's see if I ever get bored enough, we should land and collect some materials. What do we have? All moons. Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing a terraformable moon. But I've seen Earth-like moons in Akananar. Alright, well, we're out of time. See you later.